Hey ladies, today I'm showing you my 12 weeks post relaxer wash day in style. I'll start by washing my hair. First shampoo I use is the Head & Shoulders Clinical Strength Shampoo. And for my second wash, I use the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Shampoo. I love both of these shampoos so much. They really help relieve my dry, itchy scalp and leave my hair feeling extra clean without feeling stripped. And after I finish washing my hair, I go ahead and go in with my conditioner. I'm only doing one conditioner today. I'm using the ORS Hair Mayonnaise Deep Conditioner. I put that all over my hair and then I sit under the dryer for about 10 to 15 minutes with the plastic cap. After rinsing out that conditioner, I always let my hair air dry for a few hours before I blow dry it. Once it's mostly dry, I go in with this pink oil moisturizer. I apply that to each section and I blow dry the rest of the way. Now that my hair is completely dry, I'm going to go ahead and style it. And the style I'm going to be doing today is a slick back ponytail. For my ponytail, I'm going to be using some of that same hair that I just took out of my quick weave. I'm going to be using this extreme hold braid gel to lay down my hair. And with this ponytail, I'm going to have a middle part. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and make my part, trying to get that straight. I did use a little bit of that braid gel on my part just to help me get it really straight. I couldn't find my red tail comb at this point, so I am using the tail part of this brush to part my hair. Now that I have my part straight, I'm going to go ahead and start slicking my hair back with this gel. And I like to kind of section it off a little bit just to get it as flat as I can get it, and it makes it last longer. And once I have my hair all slicked down, I'll go ahead and take this Got To Be Free spray and spray it all over my hair. And I'll take my brush and blow dry just to further lay that down. And next I'm going to go ahead and lay my edges down a little bit, just a little bit. I like to do this, especially when I'm wearing my hair all the way off my face. Once I get everything laid down how I like it, I'll go ahead and take the scarf and tie my hair down with it. Not too tight where it hurts, but tight enough where it doesn't fall off. Then I put my bonnet on top of that and let it sit overnight. Now it's had time to sit overnight. It's the next morning. I'm going to go ahead and take off my bonnet and scarf and let's see what it looks like. You don't have to let it sit overnight. That's just what I did because it was nighttime when I was doing my hair. And this is how it turned out, and it turned out really good. And now I'm going to go ahead and put my ponytail on. This is the hair that I'm going to be using. I washed it and it's still wet, but I'm going to blow dry it once I get it in my hair. I'm using another hair scrunchie to wrap my real hair into a little ball. Once I get that like I want it, I'm going to go ahead and start taking the pieces of hair and bobby pinning them around the perimeter of my real ponytail. I just kept adding the hair pieces until I got the density I want. With this ponytail, I didn't want it to be real thick or real thin. I wanted it to look really natural, so I just added just enough until I got that look. I don't like a lot of bobby pins in my hair, so I was pulling the pieces kind of tight so I wouldn't have to use as many bobby pins. I think I only used like 5 bobby pins in my whole head. So this is what it's looking like after I'm done installing the ponytail. And then I just pull a couple pieces from the bottom to wrap around the perimeter just to cover up that track. After I make sure the ponytail is all secure and in place, I go ahead and blow dry it. Once it's completely dry, I'm going to go into my last step, which is curling it. And of course, to curl it, I'm using my favorite curling iron, the T3 curling iron, the 1.25 inch barrel, and I'm using it on the highest setting. And I'm curling the ponytail the same way I curl my hair when it's down. I always curl my hair away from my face. That gives me the best curls. And once I'm done curling, I give it a big shake just to loosen those curls up a bit. And I also finger comb them to loosen them up to my liking. And this is how it's looking once I'm done. And then I'll go ahead and give it another shake just to make sure it still has movement. And lastly, for a little bit of shine, I'll go ahead and pull out the oil Sheen hairspray. I spray that all over my actual hair, trying not to get it on the actual ponytail because this hair easily gets weighed down and I don't want it to look too stiff and greasy. And right here, I'm just noticing my earring fell out. That's why I'm making that face. Yeah, this is the finished look. That was my complete 12-week post-relaxer wash day. Let me know how you like this ponytail. Everything I used today will be down in the description box below. And I appreciate you ladies so much for watching and supporting, and I'll see you in the next video.